The time has come. Hey everybody, what's up? It's me Patu, and welcome back to the Pokemon Crystal Plushlocke. But not only that, it's time for the Plushlocke finale. We're now in New Barktown, and if we keep on going east, we will take our first steps into Kanto. And now we keep on tracking through here. It's going to be a little bit of a journey. We gotta go through Joju Falls, and as soon as we actually get through here, we can enter Route 27. We're going to have our first trainer ever in the Kanto region, and they're going to have a full line of Bulbasaur evolutions, which we're able to defeat, and now we can keep on continuing on. We're going to fight a bunch of trainers on Route 27 until we get a little bit further in, and from there, after showing that we are definitely worth it with our 8 Johto Gym badges, we can now officially enter Victory Road. I kind of forgot how Victory Road worked in this game mode. I'm going to be honest, I thought there was trainers in there. However, I guess all the trainers were already ready and completed. So we could just walk right on through. And of course, we get one more fight with the filthy, dirty Scalper. He starts out with Sneasel, which honestly is probably not the best idea to stay in. For me, Vanny cannot handle too many dark moves, although she has been destroying everything in her path. So the only reasonable option is to go into Giorno, and of course Giorno is able to one-shot. Giorno has been an absolute powerhouse. I hope he does amazing in the Elite Four. Now that we have Golbat, we can actually Thunder Punch with Kimmy. It does not quite kill yet. We were almost there too, but we are going to risk it one more time. It does not hit. Wing Attack, we're almost to half health, but we were able to actually get out of confusion. And from there, we are able to go into our next Pokemon. Magneton is very, very scary. However, we do have Mags. And Mags, gosh, I think I've fallen in love with Arcanine even more than I had originally. Such an amazing Pokemon on my team. I'm super happy that I was able to actually make it and get an Arcanine. You guys know all the stuff that went through with me having to actually buy a brand new Arcanine plushie to get her. So amazing. But now that Feraligatr is here, I'm kind of scared with Kimmy actually being half health, so I decided to actually go into Vanny. And Vanny was able to handle her own, which I really, really appreciate. Next, they are going to send in Haunter. But, you know, with Gengar, we're going to actually get out of there, give some more love again to Mags. We sadly were not able to one-shot, but Mags is able to get out of the confusion and actually defeat her. Kadabra is going to be coming out next, and this should be the final Pokemon that he has. I'm going to go into Vanny, and Vanny is going to just one-shot and destroy. This game mode has definitely required a lot of one-shotting, and Scalper was defeated. Yes, a lot of one-shotting was necessary to beat this, so we are going to go through and finish what we have started. Scalper no longer is going to be an issue to us. We can officially come into the Pokemon League. And now that we have all of our gear ready, we can fully enter into the league. However, I do want to show off the squad one more time. And that being, of course, Vanny, the Gengar at level 50, Hypnosis, Shadow Ball, Ice Punch, Dream Eater. And then next we have Jujo, the Quagsire, Surf, Ice Punch, Earthquake, Whirlpool. And after that, Mags, the Arcanine with Bite, Dig, Flame Wheel, and Extreme Speed. Kimmy, the Raichu with Thunder Punch, Thunder Wave, Dizzy Punch, and Flash. Giorno, the Heracross with Strength, Fury Attack, Horn Attack, and Rock Smash. And then ending up the list is Pluto, the Umbreon with Attract, Iron Tail, Confuse Ray, and Faint Attack. But now that we have that shown, I do have some bad news. I am playing on an emulator. I made a joke multiple times about the fact that I wasn't. However, I have been using the Rare Candy cheat code as well, and in return, it deleted every single bag item that I have. That means I can't buy any health items, so no Hyper Potions, no full restores, nothing like that. So we're going to be going into this fully with no healing items. That means that every single battle we're going to be fighting in Elite Four, I can't heal after the fight, during the fight, nothing like that. So this truly is going to be a testament on whether or not my Plushlocke Pokemon can get through and beat the Elite Four. Nothing stopping them. I have no PP ups. I have nothing like that. I think it's just time we gotta go and do it. And I am a big ball of nerves getting to this part. But I think our team can defeat this. First off, we are going to meet Will. Will is going to be the first member of the Elite Four, and hopefully we're able to do this. He's going to start out by setting Johto, and I did get the whole team to level 50. I know that's the strongest level for the actual champion for Lance. However, I just assumed that since I have no healing items, that's probably going to be my best bet. Looking back onto this, maybe I could have gone a little bit smaller in the levels. I don't know, but it's okay. In my opinion, this is just kind of the Nuzlocke rules that I kind of put for myself. It's just a way to show some more of how I'm able to do this with actual plush Pokemon. Thankfully, we are able to get pretty far. We weren't able to kill with Slowbro with that Shadow Ball, so I'm super happy they actually did Amnesia. That would have gone very, very bad for us. But we are going to go into Mags for this Executor Flame Wheel, and we are able to get the kill. So with that, Mags defeats another member of the Elite Four, and Johto is going to be next. We one-shotted the first Johto, so we might as well try and one-shot the second one, which with an 8-level difference, we were able to defeat Will. So no damage on our team quite yet. We really, really needed that, so now we can move on to the second trainer in the Elite Four. And that's actually going to be a very surprising one. If you guys played through the Kanto games, you definitely know about him. This is Koga the Ninja. He used to be a gym leader. Now he is as powerful as the Elite Four. And he's going to start out with Ariados. So thankfully, we actually started out with Mags. Through these actual pauses, I'm just switching up the team and just making sure that I have everything ready for this. It probably would have been a very different story if I started out with Gengar instead. But he has a bunch of bug Pokemon, which is actually kind of perfect for us. So we're able to get not only Ariados, but Fortress out of there as well. And now we can try to decide which Pokemon we're going to go into next. That being Jujo. Jujo is actually going to be a big help when it comes to this. Minimize was very scary because that probably would not have hit if we were very unlucky. Luckily, we were pretty decently lucky. But next up, another bug Pokemon comes out with Venomoth, and we're going to go into Mags. I am super happy that Mags actually gets to do a lot in this Elite Four. She has definitely earned it, especially with a $30 price tag, $25 price tag actually. But yes, and then our final member that we have to defeat, Crobat. Now this is kind of gets a little scary because double teaming Crobats are usually the biggest scare I could actually see in the game. We almost killed it, however, a full restore later, it did not work out that way. Dizzy Punch that I've had since the Pichu on Kimi really, really worked out, and Koga got defeated. So once again, we are actually going through this with no health loss. That is super awesome. But these next two are probably going to be the hardest ones to actually battle. This one being Bruno. Bruno, if you don't know, has a bunch of either rock types or fighting types, and I don't have any psychic Pokemon for the most part. I do have an idea though, Hypnosis, and then a new Pokemon move that Gengar actually learned recently. Vanny is going to use Dream Eater, a psychic move, and defeat Hitmontop to start it off. Onix is going to be next, which we could actually go into Jujo, and he should be able to actually handle this pretty well. This is where I kind of got scared a little bit with the fact that Onix is a little bit faster. That's kind of the issue with Jujo being a little bit slower. He is going to take a good few hits, but Hitmonlee comes out next, and we gotta hope for another Hypnosis. It did not hit, and Swagger is truly terrifying. So we're actually going to move and go into Jorno. I feel like Jorno is probably going to be the best way to take these hits. He's definitely going to be the tank of our squad for the next little while. Another Swagger is truly terrifying, and I just cannot risk losing anybody at this point. We're only halfway through the Elite Four, and actually reading that, I was able to move and go into Vanny. The high jump kick failed. He didn't take any damage though, because I kind of forget that you don't really take damage in this version yet. Another Hypnosis. This one actually lands, and from there we are able to Dreamy and defeat the Hitmonchan. His final, most powerful Pokemon comes out next, that being Machamp. I accidentally clicked on Dream Eater by accident, and I got foresighted. I need to switch out there. I probably did not do the best idea switching out into a Pokemon that could actually be destroyed by a Rock Slide. However, him being part fighting actually really helped that, because if he wasn't, that probably would have been an insta-kill. But with that, Jorno is able to defeat Bruno. And now we can officially move on to the last member of the Elite Four. And here she is, I think, my personal favorite Elite Four member ever, that being Elite Four member Karen. Starting out with Umbreon, I currently do have Jorno out first. I feel like that's going to be my best bet. I really wish that I had a better attacking move than Rock Smash or Fury Cutter. Sadly, Jorno doesn't really learn too much in Generation 2 that can help with that. And with this, you could kind of see Jorno taking heavy hits. However, that Umbreon was kind of the only issue for me that I had, because I couldn't have Vanny get in there. I could have maybe had Pluto try to do that, but also I was just thinking in the way of bug types can definitely defeat Umbreon. But now we could go destroy Vileplume with Mags, and next up we are going to go into Vanny and have a little bit of a mirror match, and that being Gengar versus Vanny. Of course, with us being a little bit higher in the levels, we were able to defeat her Gengar. Very awesome to see. She has been pulling her weight amazingly. Murkrow next. Since we don't have a Honchkrow, it's going to be so much easier to one-shot with Kimmy just going in there. And then we have to go into Jujo. Houndoom is out, and some damage taken to Jujo, but one Surf was enough to actually take her out. And with that, we have defeated the Elite Four. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is only the self-perception. That's probably my favorite line that I've ever seen in a Pokemon game. Everybody loves that line so much from what I've seen. But now, guys, it is officially time to fight Lance. You've seen a few of our members already take damage, that being Jorno and Jujo, so they're kind of out of this fight for the most part. And you could see me kind of getting scared and walking up to the fight. But here we go. It is time to officially fight the champion of the Indigo League, that being Champion Lance. Now, Lance is actually going to start with Gyarados, and I actually started out with Kimmy, that because 4-time effectiveness is just too hard not to resist. That water and flying type definitely helped us in our advantage. Kimmy was the main reason I actually wanted to have a electric type, was because I knew that she could definitely destroy Gyarados in this actual ending fight. We have Dragonite, and my secret weapon that I spoke about in the very beginning about an episode ago was Vanny, and with that we were able to Ice Punch our way through 2 separate Dragonites. I know that Jujo probably could have done that as well. However, we actually have another thing that Jujo can do, that being the Aerodactyl. Hyper Beam was absolutely terrifying. However, he didn't get one-shotted. Jujo did what he needed to do and tanked that Hyper Beam. We were able to one-shot that Aerodactyl, and now it is time to go back into Vanny. And with that final Ice Punch, all of his Dragonites are officially taken down. And you see right there, his final teammate in the whole Pokemon League. We have to deal with a Charizard. However, Jujo is out of the fight. There's no way he's going to survive that. Kimmy has to get this, and with a critical hit to fully submit our victory, we finally defeated Lance and won the first ever Pokémon Crystal Plushlocke. At least the one that I've done, that's for sure. But yes, we have done it, guys. This was an insane journey from 9 months ago when I actually started doing it, and then I stopped. I actually had the video footage for the second part in my files just ready to be edited and voiced over, and I didn't do it. I got lazy with it. Now we can officially say that almost 11 months later, it is time to submit ourselves in history as the Indigo League champions. Once again, guys, it's been amazing seeing you guys actually kind of like this videos. I know some of the videos do better than the other ones. It's been very fun doing gaming content. If you guys don't know, I do plush content on my other channel, so that's been the main place that I've been doing content since like about 2021. And it's just a lot of rambling at the end of this part, but I'm just super thankful that you guys actually enjoy these videos enough to actually have artwork that will show off a little bit later by a special Reddit user, which I really appreciate them doing. Yes, Raichu, Kimmy. She was an amazing egg. I had to get that one, and it worked out perfectly. Jujo, the Quagsire. I had a Wooper that I had to evolve to actually use. Mags, the Arcanine. You already know that I had to have her on my squad after everything that happened. Jorno, the Heracross, one of my favorite Johto Pokemon. And Vanny, the Gengar, and I'm gonna be honest, I kind of cheated with that one. But you know what? It works out. It works out. And then we have Pluto, the Umbreon. Didn't have any battle time in the Elite Four. However, definitely a cute little mascot to have. And although we lost a few friends along the way, that being Shucky, Juan, and of course our B team leader Karma, there's not anything I would have done differently. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this final part. Definitely the longest part we've ever had in this small series. After this, I'm going to be moving on to something else. I actually have a part of that portion ready to go, so I will get working on that as soon as I can. It's an amazing journey that we've been on, and I cannot wait to actually put all these parts together for you guys. Expect that, I believe, sometime in April, maybe. I'm pretty sure April, either April or May, is definitely whenever the video is going to be coming out. And it's going to be the movie with all of the actual parts together. Some extra content, some stuff like that. I'm going to have to go around through and actually edit some parts that I had that's kind of changed throughout, because you can kind of tell through the weeks that we do this that some portions change, like how I showed the plushies that I had in my collection, and just kind of my talking through all this. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and I cannot wait to see what journey we go on to next time. I just cannot wait to see. If you guys want to see a actual plush lock again for something like maybe Pokemon Emerald, maybe something else, please let me know. I know a black and white one would actually go really, really hard, so just let me know if that's something that you guys would like to see. Yeah, I'm gonna head on out, and I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.